The Institute for Child and Family Wellbeing in many ways was developed to create greater access for families to quality screening, assessment, and evidence-based services. We implemented a comprehensive assessment process for all new families involved with the child welfare system.
Adverse childhood experiences are very challenging life events that are introduced during sensitive periods of development, essentially during childhood, that ultimately undermine the child's development over time, such that they can even influence long-term life course outcomes such as long-term health, morbidity, or introduction of disease, and even early life mortality.
There is so much we can do for kids and families that have experienced adverse childhood experiences. The first place we like to start, of course, is screening. It's important to screen for trauma because we need to understand where the kids are coming from and what their history has been. We need to screen, and we need to screen early so that we can get kids and families the help that they need. From that point then, we can bring a variety of evidence-based therapies and resources to families. Trauma-focused cognitive behavioral therapy is one. Parent-child interaction therapy is another intervention that we have available to families.
Effective trauma screening and assessment increases access to mental health services. If screening is completed, children will initially be connected with a provider who specializes in something like trauma-focused cognitive behavioral therapy. When effective trauma screenings and assessments do take place, this can end up reducing the length of the course of treatment and free up time for other providers to be able to work with children as well.
Assessments that screen for trauma can be really empowering and powerful in themselves. It really allows for families and kids to talk about their own experiences, and it allows for caregivers to learn a little bit more from going through that screening, which then just continues to form the therapeutic relationship with that therapist and gets the family to feel more confident and comfortable with that experience.
We've noticed a significant increase in positive behaviors, a decrease in negative behaviors, and I felt, and I know my husband did as well, fully supported by our therapist that we were working with for those sessions. Because of that very professional support and knowledge on the therapist's part, we were then able to take all the things that we learned and implement those tools at home, then resulting in a really positive benefit for our friend.
We are able to intervene early with evidence-based practices and really provide parents and kids with the tools and resources they need.
We like to think that we're helping families get a head start with their treatment process.
I just really love getting to see the changes week by week, but also from the beginning of treatment to the end of treatment.
Having this conversation about their exposure to childhood adversities, in a number of different settings, we found that upwards to 99% of the clients will say, I feel the same or better than when I started this conversation.